touch glove, back to your corner.
The intensity on the face of Victoria Lee. This teenager could make Coffey nervous. A must-win for Victoria, who has been touted as a potential world champion of the future.
Judge.
Could be written off
Judge.
in her one
Judge.
debut
Time.
if she fails.
Athletes ready.
And that's what Sunisa Season plans to do. Spoil the party. Nice straight line punches early on from Victoria. Towers over her by 11 centimetres. Right hand to the jaw. Chin very high on Sunisa, not tucking it. Two-punch combination.
Nice little straight punches landed by Victoria, but this is where she excels. She's good inside that clinch. She's a Hawaiian State Wrestling champion. She's got really good grappling. Look for the head snap and possibly gonna threaten a anaconda or a front headlock choke.
Saw Sunisa use the knees to the midsection against Rika Ishige. Muay Thai clinch here from Sunisa. Locks it on again. Trying to control the head, but the body will follow.
Sunisa's got to be careful here. Yep, she snaps her down. This is where she's going to start looking for that choke. Good job by Sunisa to keep her head out of danger. Now Sunisa's attempting possibly a head and arm throw.
72% of fans on the one super app tipping a win for Victoria Lee.
Sunisa putting her down with that head and arm throw. Now, immediately Victoria's trying to transition into a possible inverted triangle. She's looking for it, but Sunisa's wise to it, keeping her head buried. Now, Victoria's got a very active guard.
High kick there. Nicely done from Sunisa. Back to her feet. Drifting towards center circle now.
As Victoria was on the up, you can see Sunisa timed it beautifully with that head kick.
Hooking right hand there from Sunisa. Again, hooking punches from the tie on the back foot now.
Sunisa's got to keep her guard a little bit tighter. Those straight punches of Victoria are getting through, but the aggression from Sunisa is starting to score and land.
High check there from Victoria. Off the leg kick. Clipping right hand from Sunisa. Nicely done to the jaw. Drift away, fade away hook off the right hand. Ties her up against the fence here. Hooks the leg, does Victoria.
Again, Sunisa's trying for that head and arm throw. Victoria's defending well and just tosses her down.
Ground and pound now from Victoria, looking to secure the back of Sunisa Season. Approaching the halfway point of this opening round on debut for 16-year-old Victoria Lee.
Good job by Victoria to secure the back. Let's see if she can defend. She's trying to defend, trying to tie up those arms. But as she did that,
hooks her in.
Victoria used that to get the second hook in, trying to flatten her out. Sunisa's got to protect the neck.
Sunisa could be in trouble now. Is this the beginning of the end? And Victoria going to loosen her up, soften her up a little more. 2:10 remains, still a long time to go in the opening round. And it's Victoria Lee in control.
It's a bad spot for Sunisa. You can see she's trying to stay nice and tight with the hands, trying to close in so Victoria can't pop her hands out, because that's what she was scared of. She's got to try to turn into her, but Victoria is able to get an underhook on her left side to prevent her from spinning.
Sunisa still looking composed, trying to avoid the choke here. Hooks in from Victoria Lee.
Yeah, but as she lets go of the hand, she's giving Victoria the opportunity to slide that arm right underneath the neck. Now the right arm of Victoria Lee is underneath the neck of Sunisa. Sunisa needs to defend the choke, because here it comes.
Here it comes from Victoria Lee, flattens her out like a pancake. Is this it? No, got to reset here, Victoria. Soften her up a little more. Here come the elbows. Sunisa surviving. 1:15 remains in the first. What can Sunisa do to get out of this predicament, Dragon?
Well, the first thing she has to do is she has to protect her neck. That's step one. Once she has the hands protected, but you can see the right hand is starting to come underneath. She's got to be very careful here. Now, the good switch by Victoria. She's threatened with the left, but now she's going back to the right. Good job by Sunisa, but Victoria chooses to change the game plan and punch.
Raining down the punches now from the back is Victoria Lee, referee right on top of the action. And Sunisa survived the onslaught here. Victoria trying everything to finish the resilient tie. 35 seconds to go in the round. Switches to the right hand, Victoria. Drops them down. Referee keeping a close eye on Sunisa, making sure she still defends.
Sunisa's tough, man. She's hanging in there. She took a lot of shots, but she was able to defend the key ones and not allow them to threaten her. This is a lot longer than a lot of people thought it was going to go, but Sunisa is hanging in there.
If she can make it out of the round, it'll be a tremendous confidence booster to Sunisa Sison, the Thunderstorm. And indeed she has made it into the second round. Folks, let us know your thoughts on social media. Give us a follow at One Championship across all your social media platforms.
This was in the initial clinch. Victoria was able to tie up that head, go right into a beautiful hip toss, put Victoria down. This is she's got a judo background, ladies and gentlemen. Sunisa is legit and dangerous on the feet, but then Victoria figured out what's going on. She threw her over the top, and then this was all Victoria on the back of Sunisa, just letting the ground and pound go, but she was defending well.
Mitch, what would the team from Master Cox Gym be saying to Sunisa in the corner right now?
She's having the most success on the feet. She cannot allow Victoria to come forward and control the center and back her up against the wall, because that's when Victoria's able to get the clinch, and she had a solution to the hip throw. So she's got to be careful with that. She's got to move a little bit more, stick out that jab, and I'd also like to see her start throwing some leg kicks.
Ready.
Inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium, a limited crowd on hand tonight. Second round, Victoria Lee's mixed martial arts pro debut against Sunisa Sison. Right hand from Sison, another right hand there. Victoria, good snappy jab, eats a right. Trying to work her way into a clinch here, Victoria. Step through knee, good crossing right hand from Victoria.
Sunisa needs to keep her punches a little bit tighter. She's got these looping punches that are coming in at angles, and that's allowing Victoria to come right through the middle. But she is connecting, though. She's got to move, though. She can't stand there with her back up against the circle wall. She's got to circle out, because this is what Victoria likes to do. Likes to get into that tie clinch and start throwing those knees.
Sunisa comfortable also in the Muay Thai clinch. Crossing elbow, nicely done out of the clinch way. Sunisa, who was actually born in Laos and later moved to Thailand at age 8, became a Thai national. Now giving her back to Victoria Lee. Such a position Victoria was in for much of the first round, and she's got her! She's got her! Victoria Lee taps out Sunisa Sison in the second round. It's a victorious debut for the 16-year-old prodigy.
Yeah, she came out very aggressive in that second round. She punched her way right into the clinch, was able to just out-wrestle Sunisa, throw her down to the mat, get on her back, and then found that choke. She learned from her mistakes in the first round and was immediately going after that neck. You can see a nice little body lock takedown there. Sunisa, again, trying to go back to that headlock control, and Victoria was very composed, very relaxed, did exactly what she needed to do. No playing around with the ground and pound that time. Went right after the neck, slapped on the rear naked choke.
Victoria Lee gets the first win in a career we are all looking forward to see develop. Let's go to Dom Lau.
This match was presented to you by Singapore Indoor Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of submission, Victoria